Where last we left our heroes, Asmo and Nara were made the unwitting test subjects to Horatia's latest addition to his army. The prototype that was once T-Wig has been refined and turned into a monstrous, hulking robot for mass production, Arcanoton. They faced off against this hulking monstrosity, escaping with their lives, but not through no small efforts. Harish, being happy with how the test went, offered assistance in terms of helping them locate Garak's body as soon as he was able to. He also propositioned Wolfgang with assisting him in providing security for the transportation of a few fragments of the Bleeding God's gems that would be happening later on this evening. We join Wolfgang as he sets out to secure some people to assist him with transporting these gems to the teleporter that will take them north. Sun's starting to crest over the mountains. You know that sundown is near, and you're gonna, or at least at the moment, you're planning, I'm assuming, to assist Harish with his efforts, as you previously have shown interest.
Yeah.
Good to know. So what's your first order of business there, Wolfgang, as Asmo and Nara have... Or, yeah, you're just leaving the prison after trying to assist / interrogate Fezziwig.
More one than the other, but yeah. He's going to turn to Asmo and...
They are not with you currently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys went your separate ways after that. By the way, Asmo, Nara, each of you could have taken a short rest after...
By
that
short,
encounter.
you mean how long?
A short rest in D&D basically is anything that does not include a full night's sleep. You can heal... God, how much is it that you can heal by? You have a hit dice indicator.
Oh, no.
It's equal to your level.
Okay,
so you can... It just booted up my character sheet, and it had no health for me at all, so I don't know what my health was.
You died? Oh, no!
No.
Yeah, I don't know what my health...
you were healed by Wolfgang at the end of the battle. I don't remember how much, but...
Shit. Okay. All right.
You know what? I'll be kind and just say that there were some medics some medics nearby that topped both of you off, so you don't need to worry about that.
Hooray!
I love it. Asmo loves it when he gets topped off.
There you go. You're completely topped off.
There we go.
Woo!
Well, in that case, if they're not with me, he's going to head straight to the Kylandia Bolai.
All right. You wander down that way, noting the time, and they're kind of like wrapping up for the evening as well. Mostly, it's just the faculty standing around at this point. The students have either gone off to their barracks or went off to their homes if they were living in the city.
Okay. I'm going to try to look around for Talia and Pogan.
Ooh. Talia you actually find fairly easily by going back to the room where you left the magical half ogre. She's still in there, basically performing a full autopsy and taking down notes. Oh. Hello, Master Conley.
Greetings, Talia. I see you're still working on this.
Well, yeah, there's just kind of motioning around. A lot of meat to go through.
I see. Well...
Yeah, sorry, I would have dropped your notes off by your office earlier, but still more to take.
I see. Well, I was wondering I'm looking for people to go on a very specific mission with me tonight.
Tonight? What sort of mission?
Yes. We'll be escorting a package to a undisclosed location.
What sort of a package?
Package containing something that we don't want people knowing about.
Is this an order, sir?
No, it's an offer.
I was scheduled.
If you don't want to go, I understand.
I did have a prior engagement.
I understand.
If you'd like, you can have what's... If there's any sort of consolation, you can have what I have of these notes.
Sure.
I'm just about through with them.
I'll,
She scoops scoops these papers and like just kind of like shuffles them into a leather binder, wraps it around. If I discover anything else, I'll of course get you the addendum. But the body should be good to be disposed of. I don't know, probably by tomorrow morning. Lord knows by then it'll probably start to stink.
That's probably best then. Can I just do a general insight on her?
Sure. What are you attempting to decipher?
Well, her reason. I'm trying to discover if it's like a personal or professional reason that she doesn't want to go. Like, is she afraid? So I'd like to insight that. If just try to pick up on what
All right.
her reason for not wanting to go might be.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
21.
She... Ask one question that might give you some sort of a hint as to that, and I'll be able to better fill you in on exactly how much you know here. Because you rolled
In character
well.
or out of
In character.
in character or out of character? Okay. Trying to think of what question I want to ask.
Because at the moment, what you glean from her is that she was surprised that you asked her to do something tonight of all nights. She seemed taken aback that like it was something so urgent and pressing.
So your prior engagement, is it something personal or you got something going on tonight?
Just a bit of a contract I have to fulfill.
A contract?
Yes, sir. I mean, they pile up when you're away.
Yeah, hopefully one of these days I'll be able to get around to them all myself, most of them myself anyway, when I'm not so, busy with all of this royal stuff.
Well, hopefully when all's said and done, we'll have raised a generation of fine young people to be able to do it so you won't have to. That's the goal, right?
Well, ideally I'll still be doing it. Ain't got nothing better to do. I'd like to insight again.
All right.
Yeah. When she said contract, kind of didn't, because she's working in the autopsy division.
Well,
Or she's working in the-
she's technically a biologist and an instructor, but she does hunt.
Mm-hmm. She's from in my notes. She's a monk.
Yes. She knows.
Anybody else
she
going
knows
on
of
this?
Go ahead and roll the insight if you wanted. Oh, unless you wanted to ask more. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, anybody else going on this contract of yours? That's an 8 for my insight.
Oh no, just small and simple. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Well, fair enough. I remember when I was a solo gig a long time ago. All I had was solo gigs. Well, best of luck to you. Guess I'll ask around for someone else then. And thank you for all your hard work.
Of course, sir. If you're looking for Pogan, he should be, probably patrolling the halls of the barracks. Likes making sure everybody's all tidy before they go to bed.
Thank you.
Of course.
And he'll leave in search of Pogan. And if he runs into Rosemary first, he'll ask her as well.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check as you're heading out that way.
Okay. 13.
13. Yeah, you managed to find her as you're heading up. She's just putting away a bunch of training weapons in what's essentially your practice armory. Just a bunch of wooden swords and shields and spears and stuff. Oh.
Evening, Rosemary.
Evening, Master Connolly. She just kind of like looks at you. Anything I can help you with tonight?
Possibly. I've got a mission. Pretty hush-hush one. I'm looking for people I can trust, and you seem like a good candidate. Seems like Talia's busy, so she's not going. I was looking for Pogan as well.
Oh, I know he'd be upstairs dressing down the... She holds up her fingers. Troops. But, yeah, I'm free tonight. What's the mission, sir? Or would you rather us all be together before you explain this? I suppose that'd be a bit easier on you.
I suppose so. All right. Well, meet me. I'm assuming we have just like a.
You have like a conference room where you can have them meet you in your office.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and meet me in my office in about 10 minutes.
Sure thing. Anybody you want me to track down?
Let me look at my large list of people I have in the Colony of Oli. Oh gosh. Yeah, if Valian is here, be sure to get him as well.
Sure, I'll go take a look around. And
Thank
she,
you.
Gives you a quick salute, accidentally kind of dropping one of the wooden spears. Collects it and just shovels it back in. All right.
Looking for Pogan.
All right. On the second floor of this building is where you keep the barracks. Who'd you send her off to find?
Valiant Lightbrand.
Valiant Lightbrand.
He's one of the students.
Ah, okay, that's why he wasn't on my immediate faculty notes there. I'm like, shit, where did I put his stats? All right. Yeah, you head upstairs, and sure enough, as you're coming around like the corner of the spiral staircase, you can hear, "You call this a clean bit? Aye, that ain't even fit to kick no zombie tate!"
Ugh. Did you really just use the word taint?
I mean, it's what you kick in between there. Normally they don't have the genitals, right? They typically rot.
I never thought to check, Pogan.
In my experience, they typically rot off. Like, you lot are gonna rot off if you don't keep clean up here!
I'll trust your judgment. Pogan, may I talk to you for a moment?
Alright, dismissed! I don't think I won't come back here. His bleached blonde hair with clearly showing roots. It's kind of like frizzled at the end of a long day. He walks out with you. Is this about me not helping out with that ogre down there? I'm terribly sorry, sir. I would have gone with you if you asked.
Oh no, you're fine. That was more of a surprise, and I had it covered. Don't worry. I was actually wondering if you might accompany me tonight on a mission.
Oh, special mission with the master. I think I can make the time.
All right, meet me in my office in about 10 minutes.
Can do, will do. All right. Anything you're going to do in the interim of that 10 minutes?
How far away is Asma's apartment from Island Diabolime?
It's let's see, probably about a 6-minute walk or so. It's just kind of in the main thoroughfare of the town that leads like it's at that junction that leads between the Lord's District and the shopping district.
Okay. Well, I'll probably be in a hurry, so I'll jog on down to Asma's apartment.
Asma, are you at your apartment?
I'm trying to remember what myself and Caitlin were doing right before this.
We were just leaving.
Yeah, you guys just sort of left, so I guess we can zip back in time to before Wolfgang went into Actually, no, you can just tell me what the fuck you did in this time.
Had an awkward walk back.
That sounds right.
I was just silent. Was not where was Nara's arms crossed the entire time?
Yeah, because it was, what was it? Asmo had taken Nara's hand, and he was like walking her out of the castle, and she like snatched her hand away. Mm-hmm. And so after that, yeah, she's got like arms all crossed and like kind of puff pout face. She's like staring at the ground, thinking really hard for a long, quiet time.
All right, this sounds like a good part to pick up on then.
So, you fought well today. You did good. Pretty handy in a fight.
Does the Snake Man want Nara to take his body? Because that's what he said to Nara, to the big bronze baby when Nara was there, that Nara was here for the Snake Man's body.
No, I don't want you. I don't want that. I don't want.
Why did Snake Man say it then?
I was cover. We were pretending. We were acting. We were in a. It was a performance.
Does the Snake Man want Nara's body then?
If a snake could blush.
I don't know what to say in and out of character right now. I just like.
Good. Use that.
Nara, Caitlin.
Would a boyfriend take Nara's soul from her body? Well, when the master put a hand on Nara's shoulder, or grabbed her hand or touched her face, it was always because she failed and he was going to take Nara's soul out. And you said that you loved Nara before you fell into the pit. Is love the same thing as failing? Is the Snake Man going to take Nara's soul out?
Oh God! I need time to unravel this. Above game. I'm just like, if there could be a metaphor in Asmo's mind, it's like he's trying to unwire a bomb. Which one do I cut? There's so many wires. I'm colorblind.
Snake Man is not responding, and Nara is very confused.
I don't know how to respond. Okay, Nara. Know that I am not the master. Love is something where you will sacrifice yourself to be near somebody else. That is what you will do. It is the reverse of what the master does. The master loves himself. He sees others as lesser than him. Here, everyone is equal in that regard. And love is where you sometimes will put yourself below the other person just to help make them be happier. I think
Snake Man loves Nara?
No!
You were thrown into the pit. You were beneath me, and you sacrificed yourself in pretend to save Nara from the big bronze baby.
Yes. It was a what if that we were playing up in that moment to convince the bronze baby of trying to find my friend's body, which I am not sending to your master. He doesn't deserve that body. Now.
But you sacrificed yourself so that Nara could have the ability to send more bodies to the master. Is that not sacrificing for love?
No, that is part of the deal we made, and that is friendship. Because I won't go back on a deal I make with a friend.
Right, the boyfriend.
No. You see, boyfriend implies that we are more than just friends.
But we are. We have a contract.
That is true. We are friends with limitations.
Limitations that Nara cannot take Snake Man's body. Nara understands this.
Exactly. I cannot take Snake Man's body. Yeah.
So, Snake Man is the boyfriend.
That is not the takeaway where we're aiming for, but okay. I am your... We are allies.
Is the boyfriend.
We are...
Nara is still very confused, but less angry now.
Well, let's have that be the silver lining of that, shall we? If Aslo can grit his teeth anymore, they pop out.
Technically, snakes can't grit their teeth.
Damn it, Nick! Don't ruin this with science!
Snake Man.
Yes, Nara.
Would you do it again?
Would I do what?
If Nara was in danger, would you help? Would you pretend?
It would depend why you're in danger. If you're in danger because you're trying to hurt somebody who doesn't deserve it in my eyes, I don't think I would. But if someone's trying to hurt you, and you don't deserve it, well, then I would. Does that answer satisfy you?
When can one tell if someone deserves it or not?
When someone does something that hurts others so profoundly at only service to their own ends. People like that who cannot see the error of what they're doing. People who only see how the sacrifice of other people's can further their own ends. Those kinds of people. Those kinds of people dying is better for everybody, usually. More often than not.
But Nara has killed many times for that kind of reason. Should Nara not be dead then?
The past is not someone's future. It does not dictate it. It's taken me a while to realize that too. However, I say that and my friend is dead. Because of someone from my past. So in the end, as much as we may try, the present dictates the future. Not the past. And in the present, you and me are allies. Friends. Because to not be friends would be foolhardy if we're trying to work together.
Nara feels conflicted, but Nara will have to think more on this.
Every decision worth deciding is conflicting.
Things were not so complicated before, Snake Man.
It's
Before,
good to listen.
Nara
Good to
could
listen.
only do her job and go home, and that was it. Snake Man has changed a lot of things.
Yeah, I really have. For you and me. God.
Well, Snake Man,
Yeah. Hey, by the way, hold on. Call me Asmo, please. It's my name.
why is your name important to you?
Because I chose it for myself. A lot of people are given names when they're born by their family. That wasn't so lucky. And I chose a name with someone else. We took a name and split it in half, and that's why I'm called Asmo. It's my chosen name.
Nara did this too. Nara
That's
chose
why-
her name. So this, the Asmo chose his name too.
Yes, I did. Asmo.
Avmo?
It's my accent.
Ah,
I've worked a long time to get rid of it, but sometimes it comes out, especially when I feel awkward.
is it without accent? Asmo?
It's Asmo.
Asmo.
Asmo. Spelled with an S sounds a little bit like a Z, which is just a very rigid S.
Nara will call the Snake Man Asmo from now. Because he asked, and because he is the boy.
Ah, son of a bitch.
As you two walk off into the city, eventually you find yourself just wandering around the city square, and you kind of early in the evening you see Wolfgang approaching.
Ah, Asmo.
Ah, Mr. Connolly at the Connolly Estate. How are you doing today?
Hello, blonde man.
Sort of looks at her. Asmo, about that thing Harish told us about. Did you want to accompany me on that?
Above game, which thing was that? I'm sorry.
Escorting a parcel of some of the crystals to an undisclosed location.
I'd like to get out of town, so... Yeah, you got me.
Nara will
Nara.
come too.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Nope.
if you wanted to come along too. I thought that was pretty obvious, but
Nope.
what?
Nara cannot
No.
leave Asmo.
Oh boy, you're gonna have to convince her, dude. You're gonna, yeah, you have at it. You have at it. Azul just throws up his hands and just finds somewhere to sit down. Yeah.
You sit down on a bench.
Okay. Let's get something out of the way right now. I really, really, really don't trust or like your master.
That is fine.
And I don't want him knowing where we're taking this package.
Nara does not report directly to the master all of the time. Nara only reports about bodies.
Insight.
Go ahead.
15.
And Nara, if you are lying, go ahead and roll a deception check.
Nope.
She's seems to be genuine from what you can read off this person. You know that the drow, at least the ones that you've been most commonly, worked with, have been very upfront about pretty much everything. At least with what they are able to say.
Just sort of closes his eyes and visibly grits his teeth under his lips.
Nara only has one goal that she wishes to fulfill. She does not care about the other things. She only wishes to make sure that the Snake Man fulfills his bodies. 91.5.
Okay, fine. You know what? You can come.
Great.
We good?
But if I get a whiff of you trying to tell Solomon so he can greater his grand plan to, I don't know, take over the world or give zombies dicks or something, I'll kill you.
How-
I'll find a way to make it permanent.
Blonde man, how can you smell words?
I can smell lots of things, including when people are lying.
Oh, what does it smell like?
Bad.
Well, thankfully, Nara does not have lies. Nara is only here for the Snake Man's bodies. Right, Asmo?
That's what just does the okie dokie expression.
I don't care about that. I really have better things to do than worry about that. Come with me.
Okay.
As you guys start to wander back to the Kylum Diaboli. Daenerys, what have you been up to since basically talking with Venariel?
Well, remember, Daenerys went to Talos and Timry's and he talked to
That's
Hackles
right,
for
that's
a little
right.
while.
Talked to Hackless for a little while. So, come to think of it, on your way back from there, you might see them beginning to wander off toward the Kylum Diaboli as they start walking down the street.
I'll follow him. Just, yeah, not saying anything, just following him.
Do I see Daenerys following us?
Make a perception check, Daenerys. If you want to be hiding, go ahead and stealth.
I mean,
Natural 20. Hey!
Oh my god.
Hey!
he's
Man, or
You gotta-
cat man.
You smell cat hair.
Daenerys, where are you? I just smell the smell of old books and a cat who licks himself, his arms clean. Damn it, that didn't come out right. All right, I smell old books.
I walk up and I bop Asmo in the back of the head with the book that I'm carrying.
Oh no, it's out of combat. It does devastating damage.
It does anime damage. You're floored.
Nope.
So, Hackless is alive?
Oh no! This day gets worse!
Hackless.
And he has a weapon.
What
Oh,
kind?
is that good?
Well, I saw whatever it was eat through about 3 feet of stone in seconds.
Oh.
Also, I have this. And he shows the book on divination. I'm gonna learn how to scry. Also, Asmo, if you have anything of Deus's, scales, blood, clothes, anything, I really need it.
I got nothing.
Then draw me a picture. So, what you doing?
We are going to have a meeting in the Kylan de Ebola.
Yeah.
Cool. Not sure if I told you or not, but Ramses is wanting to see the body.
Right.
Ramses.
Probably let him know to come over soon, because I think tomorrow we're going to be disposing of it.
Just a second. Did you hear? Places a finger on the side of his head. Ramses just wanted to give you a heads up. I let Wolfgang know. Apparently, they're planning on disposing the body tomorrow.
Yes, I'm sure any more time and it would probably start to stink. I'll try to be by before they do dispose of it. Any notes they have would be, of course, very appreciated.
He wants any. He says that any notes that you might have about it would be very appreciated. He'll be over before you dispose the bodies.
Okay.
Or the body.
It's probably a bit more complicated to get a copy of these notes than...
Yeah, the printing press doesn't
Usual.
exactly exist yet.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of ways to magically copy this shit, but
Could Nara do that?
could she?
She has creation.
Creation
I think
is
that's,
something
and there
more
was
specific.
something
You're
else.
literally creating an element out of nothing.
Right. Oh, I was thinking of something else. Never mind. Nope. Okay, never mind.
You ponder and talk as you make your way to the Kylum Diaboli and back into Wolfgang's office. In Wolfgang's office, you see a few people sitting kind of just out in front of his desk, as well as Pogan, who's just standing at attention, who turns to the door as soon as you come in.
Ah, welcome, sir.
In there,
Pogan?
there's a, I believe, red-haired half-elf woman. Kind of athletic, slightly mousy in build. Morning. Or evening. I don't know. It's weird for me. And somebody that's... I believe, Asmo, you've met this young man before. Sheepish-looking, blonde-haired, half-elf male. Fairly young. He's...
Where did I know him from? Was that the lesson we
When
took
you-
out?
Yeah, when you guys went on the magical field trip to hunt displacer beasts.
Was he the one I was like protecting?
Yes, one of them anyway. He looks very timid. He's clutching a relatively new steel spear in one hand and a buckler shield strapped to his other arm. He's trying to make himself look presentable. Hello, sir. Sir.
Is he talking to Asmo or talking to Wolfgang?
Wolfgang. He's the
Good.
headmaster.
He sort of nods. Lightbrand?
Well, I feel like I'm in some fairly esteemed company here. Sorry. He stands at as Pogan just kind of like eyes him. He just stands at attention. Wait till there's talk. Wait, you'll be briefed in a moment, boy. So, what we doing here, master? And sirs, ma'am.
Good evening.
Well, he just looks around, sort of little bit of sweat beading on his brow. He's like, "Oh man, there's a lot of people." Sorry, someone just walked into my room, even though my light's on.
Are you winning? Are you winning, Connor?
Did you beat the game?
I sure hope so.
Pause it. Time
Right.
for dinner.
So, we've been tasked by the Royal Harash. We are to escort a package to an undisclosed location, and we want as few people knowing about this as possible.
Mentioning this mission, Valian Lightbrand, his eyes just like widen extremely. He starts to kind of like tremble at the knees a little bit. He kind of holds up his buckled hand.
Yes, Lightbrand.
A mission straight from the royal family, sir.
I'm sorry, I cut out. What was that?
A mission straight from the royal family, sir.
Yes.
And
But it'll be very low key. At least, I think it will be.
And you want me? You want me on this?
Why not? You seem trustworthy.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best.
He nods and smiles at him. Good. We're not expecting any trouble, but nonetheless, be prepared for it.
Better go polish off the rest of my armor then. What are we meeting?
Did Fraish tell us where we were meeting?
Just back at the palace. The guards were to basically, they'd know you and your company as you arrived, and they'd direct you to the right spot to meet within the palace.
We'll meet in front of the castle. We'll be escorted to the package from there, and we'll be given directions as to where to go from there.
All right. Any more particulars, sir?
I can't stress it enough that the location where we're bringing this is not to be revealed to anyone at any time. Am I understood on that?
Hand to the Lord of Life itself, sir. Yes, sir. You know me, I can keep a secret.
Turn around. Look at Nara.
Hello.
Am I understood?
On what?
The location of this package is not to be revealed to anyone at any time for any reason.
Why would Nara speak to anyone that's not in this room without trying to kill them?
Valiant shakes
Oh yeah,
a little
guys,
bit more.
this is Nara, by the way, everybody. This is Nara. She's new. I was waiting. Ah.
Just got his hand balled in a fist, just like, calm down, calm down. Looks at Daenerys.
Yes.
Do you want to come?
I mean, I'm not sure the Harash is going to want me to come, but if you want me there, I'll be there.
It's your decision.
I think you're going to need me, because if Red is nearby, I'm the only one that can see him.
Right.
What is red? A color?
Yes.
You know
the col-
that's fair enough. You'll be coming along then. I also have something I need to talk with you about afterwards. Concerns, Fezziwig.
I see. Then, whatever help I can give, I'm happy to give it.
Right. Are we all set? Are we all square? Do we need a few moments? Were we specified a time
Square.
to meet up, other than
Just-
just night?
After sunset, which is approaching.
Okay. Get yourselves ready. We'll leave in about an hour.
Alright, I'll meet you up front there. Lightbrand! Polish them boots! Oh, yes, sir. Sir. And Pogan trounces out to go get his gear on.
Blonde man,
Yes. Nora.
you said there wouldn't be surprises, and that people seemed excited about orders from the bronze baby. Nara's confused. If the bronze baby is
What?
involved, there are surprises, normally.
When you say bronze baby, Rosemary, who hasn't left, just...
Oh, great. Look, I don't know what to expect out there. All I know is that I have a job, and I'm going to get it taken care of. Like I said, I'm not expecting trouble, but
Are
you
we
never
expecting,
know.
Are we expecting pay? Rosemary just kind of like waves her hand a little bit.
I also
Hey.
second
Oh,
that question.
I believe so.
Heard that question.
What is pay?
Ooh, we'll talk more about that soon.
She's forgoing hers.
I'm collecting her side.
That is Asmo, the boyfriend looking out.
Cringe.
Rosemary just sits there. Aw, cute couple.
Daenerys has a Cheshire cat smile on his face as he's looking at Asmo.
Just total Excalibur face.
What's that facial expression when someone just sucks their lips into their mouth going, mm-mm? Hasbro does that every time she says that a little bit.
Well, I'm gonna go double string my bow and sharpen up some daggers, just in case.
That sounds delightful.
Oh, do you like archery?
I like all weaponry.
Would you like to string a bow with me?
Yes.
Girls' night! And Rosemary just kind of grabs your hand and starts running.
Asma just lets out
Great.
exhausted.
Have fun. I'll see you in a little bit when we head out, Nara.
Goodbye, Asmo. See you soon.
Yes, yes.
Asma awkwardly makes a heart with his hand.
I'm
It's
disgusted.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm not going to hear that from somebody who's, you know what you did.
It's about my wife.
I am not.
Okay, who's around us real fast here before I respond?
He picked up the documents about the ogre and he just slams it down on his desk.
Valiant is not in the room. He left with Pogan. So
Is it
it's
just the
basically it's just the three of you.
Asma slams the door.
You know what, Wolfgang? I really feel like you're judging me. I'm sorry. Did a minion of the Dark Lord has put you under a curse show up and tell you how it's gonna be going forward? Did that happen to you?
I think you're leaning a little bit too far into it, if I could
Well,
speak my opinion.
you know what they say. Remember you. You know you. You know
I'm
what he's
remembering
like.
me, yes.
You know, not you. I mean you.
Oh, god damn it. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you know him. Now imagine that again from the start. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
There
you
it
can,
is. There.
You can see why I'm apprehensive about all this, Asmo.
Listen, she's got a solitary mission that she is sticking to here, and she will stick to me like glue. Okay? She, just like you, is just someone who's been brainwashed by that jackass. Okay? So I'm trying to make the best of this because I genuinely believe that they are not bad people. They just don't know any better.
I know, Asmo, and she's coming along because I trust you, okay?
And so if anything goes wrong involving her, I will assume responsibility.
Great.
It's good.
I just don't know how much more pranks, and he uses air quotes, I can take.
Oh, that's fine, dude. But let us all be very understanding of the situation. You know what we're dealing with when it comes to that man. You nearly blew his head off.
I think it'll take more than that to blow his head off.
Oh yeah.
We still need to talk to him, by the way.
Oh God. No.
Yes.
How much?
If you two don't want to do it, I'll do it by myself, but we have to talk to him eventually.
I know. I just don't want to.
I suppose just hand on his chin, that grumble.
Fuck, now I'm pissed.
Use that anger. Let it fuel you. Focus it on where we have to go and who we're going to be facing up against.
Fine. Hopefully we won't fucking need it tonight. At the very least.
Hope not, but you know how things go.
Yeah, we do.
Holstein's he's gonna sit down in his chair and open up that document on the ogre. And just read it for about an hour.
Start browsing through.
Dinner counts out 10 copper and he puts it into another pocket on his person.
Of course you fucking do.
I love you too, Lenny.
Okay.
Fuck did you say, Lanny?
He said, of course he does. Anyway, you guys make your preparations and head off toward the palace. Nara, during your time with Rosemary, she gifted you one of her Mastercraft bows. You now have a Mastercraft longbow in your inventory.
Amazing.
And you strung it yourself.
Nara's very good at this.
She's just been like dancing around the room with it for like a long time.
It's made with a nice dark oak. All right, you guys make your way out to the palace, where the guards out front.
Nice bow.
Thank you. Nara strung it herself.
You know, stand back and shoot.
Shoot what?
Yeah, hopefully nothing, but yeah.
She knows her way around a weapon. Taught me a thing or two. Rosemary says as she's just kind of like casually walking with a cloak covering her weaponry.
Nara is like full, like glowy eyes, very excited. She bonded over weapons with someone, so like this is now the best day ever.
The guards notice you coming, give you a nod, and let you into the palace. You guys are escorted through the palace, through a lot of those back passageways that you've taken, several times previously. You're led out to a mountainside path on the 3rd level of the palace. Probably about a 5th of the way up the mountain, maybe a 6th of the way up the mountain. Yes, I know I went down. And here is where you find basically what can only be described as a royal caravan coach. If they had such a thing as those armored trucks back in the day, this is basically what that would be. It is a hard steel box 4 wheels on it, just completely sealed shut by several locks, and it is, several inches thick of steel surrounding this, on this axle, with a beast of burden out front. Looks to be an oxen of sorts, a couple of oxen. Horace is checking in on the series of guards that are surrounding this, basically just breaking them down, letting them know what the hell is going on, what's at stake here. And he notices you guys approaching.
Well, looks like you brought a few more than I expected, Connolly. I was just expecting a few of you, but,
He, his eyes stop on Asmo and Nara for a moment.
Oh God, what kind of facial expression is he giving?
Basically the I can't be paid to give two shits, as he looks back to Wolfgang, who's like, the expression he's giving you is like, I'm fucking trusting you.
He just raises his eyebrows, just like, yeah, I know.
Valoran, meanwhile, the instant Horace starts to approach, just immediately goes down to a knee, holding his spear out to his side. Pogan also goes down into a bow. Rosemary, noticing the two to his side, also goes into a bow.
I like that you at least have some of them with manners. You lot get too familiar.
He points to the three of you, Asmo, Wolfgang, and Denier.
I think we have a right to be.
Sorry, what was that?
Go ahead, Lenny.
No, what were you saying, Denier?
I said, I stopped doing it because you lot told me to.
Did we?
Kind of looks back as if trying to remember something.
Probably take it back for what you did, and then back again for what you did again. Whatever! Anyway! This is important. That is important.
He points back to the carriage.
Is it a special body?
Oh, yes, it very much is. And that is why we do not touch it.
Let's go with that.
God, he's got really good hearing. I was whispering that to you.
I do have very good hearing.
So where are we
nice
taking
for
this?
you.
You've taken the teleport pad once before. It's around the pass, just above the Dwarven stronghold. It shouldn't take any more than an hour's journey from here.
Very well.
This long and winding road because, well, only present company know about it.
If anyone was to take issue with our little trip we're taking right now and wishes to interfere with it, what manner of which would they stop us?
Made that as vague as possible.
You're a former highwayman. How would you stop a caravan like this?
Well, first of all, you'd get something in front of the wagon, and not just that, in a position that wouldn't allow it to go around it. It would force the wagon to have to completely turn around to fully stop. So they'd put it in a choke point, ideally with high ground around it as well. That would be the likely place you'd drop it in.
So a rock slide.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Alright, for that I'll go out front. If anything starts coming down from above, I can carry it. I can stop it.
I could put up a wall as well that might be able to at least hold it.
If you'd like, I could stand up front as well, as I have experience doing, what you're trying to prevent.
Fine. Perhaps your eyes will... Well, your eye will prove useful.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
I want you to know that was fun, having to think of that right immediately. Here's what I'd do. We'd go down there.
There you
That's
go.
how I'd crime. That's how I'd crime.
All right.
All right,
We all
stand up
settled
front
then?
with me.
What about the rest of you? Where would you be positioned?
I'll stand wherever you deem me, sir. Valorant just kind of like bows his head.
Well, you're in charge of this lot, Connolly. I'll defer to you.
Nara just like pats Asmo's head and goes,
Nara will stay with Asmo.
So it's Nora, Asmo. I'll put Pogan in the front as well. Myself, Denier, and Lightbrand are in the back.
Right.
Do we need anybody to be able to move fast at any given moment?
Everyone.
Well, I can probably get one of us a mount, but I can't get everybody a mount.
I think we'll be fine for the time being.
All right.
And Horace, you will be in the front as well.
That's the plan. If anything comes sliding down in front of us, I'll be able to grab it.
So 3 in the front, 3 in the back, and then a dragon even fronter.
All right. Then you 4 will stay in back with the vanguard. Us 3 will be up front.
And I'll let you know if I see anything that none of you can.
You just kind of like...
All right, that works. So, any more questions?
I think we're good to go.
Who are we handing it off to? So we know we're not handing it off to the wrong folks.
I will be traveling with it through the teleportation.
Oh boy.
Perfect.
We'll be meeting Rooster Whistlestein on the other side, as well as one of the Archmage's consulates. One of the, I don't know, one of the goddamn vamps that live up there.
The Blackthorns. Probably
Sure.
is his primary advisor, the patriarch of the Blackthorn family.
Whatever, one of the Fangs will be there. Alright, if there aren't any more questions, then let's move out!
And here's where we will take a quick break. Hey guys, Lani here. If you're liking what you're watching, feel free to hit that subscribe button and that like button. It really helps me feel the love for this series. And if you want to catch us live, feel free to hit us up on twitch.tv/Lanipator Mondays at 5 o'clock Central Time. Thanks for rolling with me. Now let's get back to the action. As the shadow begins to as the shadows have overtaken you on the mountain, you ride along. Asmo, Nara, Pogan up front, walking beside the oxen just behind Horace. And far in the back with the vanguard, Wolfgang, Valiant Lightbrand, Denier, and Rosemary. Horace actually turns to you, Asmo.
Sorry about earlier.
The fuck? This was like taken back. Like, what?
What?
No, I just wasn't really expecting an apology.
To be honest, I have a temper. I get angry.
You did throw us in jail that one time, but I mean, that was a bit more justified given the circumstances.
When we get back to the palace, I got something for you.
Is it a coffin?
He just sort of like rolls his eyes.
I'm kidding.
Thin ice. Thin ice.
Okay. Oh, fine. I appreciate the apology. It's very big of you to do that. And you know,
Oh, thank you. I was just trying to avoid his eyes.
You continue along the path. Horace keeping his eye about Denier in the back of Denier Wolfgang. Walking in between a line of 4 soldiers and 2 soldiers keeping up the rear. Each of them have, the 2 in the rear have spears drawn, ready to go. 4 up front, just kind of keeping their hands on the hilts of their swords and their sheaths at their sides as you guys trail behind the cart.
Asma asks, after an awkward silence, one quick question to Raish.
Oh, sure.
The thing you got waiting for me is at Garrick's body.
No. I'm having people look into that. Apparently there
Thank
are
you.
A few bodies being processed right now.
I appreciate it nonetheless.
Yeah. Losing a friend is hard. I know.
Yes, it is.
Denier,
Yep.
as you're keeping your eyes about you, just trying to spot for anything, the cart continually tries to pull your gaze. You know what's in there. You can feel it.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna slow his pace down a little bit. He's gonna try to, just try to slow back a little bit to put a little bit more distance between him and the cart.
Yeah,
And he is
you keep glancing at the cart. There are 2 soldiers at the front of it, kind of manning and driving the oxen forward, and 2 hanging off the back, just keeping an eye peeled for anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to be specifically keeping an eye out for Red in case he happens to show up.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, that's a 9.
No sign so far, as you're just looking around, trying to glance away from the cart when possible.
Mm-hmm.
If you could sweat, you feel like you should be right about now. You feel a little bit uneasy, just this close to all of those rocks.
Yeah, he's holding his hands and he's almost instinctually rubbing the will of Arcanos like it's a worry stone to keep his hands steady, because his hands are shaking at the moment.
Wolfgang's gonna fall back, noticing that Denier is sort of slowing up. You all right?
I'm starting to feel it a little bit, but I'm keeping myself under control.
Okay. I trust you, Denier.
Denier gives a little bit of a nod. I haven't seen anything about our special friend either. I don't know if he's somewhere else or if he hasn't shown up yet or what.
Well, I suppose that's good so far. When this is all over, you want to just have a night out? You look like you deserve a break.
I was thinking about that, but I was wanting to stay at least long enough until we get Bahum taken care of. Then I was thinking about riding up towards the Hexwood for a little bit, maybe go to the Wandering Weasel.
I do have this, and he pats his coat pocket, and it's the pocket he keeps the key in.
Mm-hmm. Then he gives a little bit of a grin. Thought of something for Asmo whenever we go there. I want to surprise him with it. One of those scrolls you gave me might come in handy.
Good.
Also, he leans over to Wolfgang just a little bit. Don't tell Asmo yet. Abigail informed me about something whenever it comes to Pip. You know what Pip is.
Right.
Apparently he had a little accident back before he became the squire to Kinch. A
Didn't
surge
we all
of
hear this
magic
story?
hit.
No.
No, you did not.
Oh, okay.
You know that he was the
Okay.
squire to Kinch, but you didn't hear this part.
Yeah, Pip isn't exactly entirely communicative with his words.
So apparently, a surge of magic hit Pip, and he lashed out, which caught Kinch's attention, and his mother took the fall for it. Kinch burned Pip's mother alive while he watched.
Bastard.
Then, Kinch took him as his squire. I almost told Asmo, but the way that he's going right now, I don't think he could take it. Abigail confided that in me when I brought her back home to the Institute for the Arcane Innate.
When we're about ready to take care of Ken, I think we should let him know. Give him some drive.
Let Pip know about it?
Let Asmo know about it.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. Talk to Red Screech. The water has returned, and he thanks us for what we did.
Great.
Figured
I'm
you
glad.
want to know about that.
I did want to check out. Thank you, Denier. That's good.
And he gives him
They're good people. I
And
hope Elliot can meet them one day.
as he's saying that, he lifts up. How far is Horatio ahead?
He is between you and the cart, and let's see. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. About 80 feet or so.
All right, Denier will call out. Horatio, I sent that message you wanted. Dogid said that he'd meet you. He asked if you like to fight. Just to give you a heads up, Dogid, he likes to roughhouse it a little bit. I told him that you were real strong.
I'll keep that in mind.
You can kind of hear a small, excited grin in his voice.
And he turns his attention right back to Wolfgang. Hopefully those two will get along.
Hopefully. I remember the last time he tussled with one of them, it didn't go so well.
Well, Dogid doesn't have as much of his powers as the last one did.
That is true.
Plus, I think that Dogid would be more, play fighting than anything.
Probably.
And as
I
to
would-
go ahead.
I was going to say, go ahead and make me another perception check.
I was gonna turn on my angelic sight to use detect magic as well.
14.
All right. The cart itself appears to be girded with some type of magic.
Okay.
Abjuration, from what you can tell. You're looking around. Some of the guards seem to have a bit of magical gear on them. Harish, obviously kind of a luminous beam of magic. Even though he's out of your range, you can kind of see him as like a bit of a beacon in the distance there. Denier.
Mm-hmm.
You don't notice anything, or you don't see anything, but you hear a familiar voice. Now, why is it that you're so worried about me?
Denier starts tensing up. Wolfgang, I hear him.
Denier, all I've ever do is tried to help you.
I've seen the help that you give.
Oh, have you?
I've seen what happened in Bordeaux.
As far as I'm aware, nobody's seen what happened in Bordeaux except one, and He's nearby, isn't he?
I have no idea where he is.
He's nearby.
But Denier does not know where Fezziwig is. I don't think that Denier was told.
You were told that he was in town and that... Yeah, you had a talk with Wolfgang, I think.
Okay.
He didn't tell him exactly where, though. Not yet, anyway.
He's near. But if you're so unconcerned about my help, then maybe I could at least point you to the true dangers around you. Maybe that'll lighten your mood a bit.
And just what are those?
Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage.
Okay. 10.
Perhaps you should be less concerned with me and more concerned with those around you. As you see, you don't see it in time. But two of the guards in front of you begin to unsheath their swords and stab at the people on the back of the cart as two more pull out their blades and turn towards Valian and Rosemary. Behind you. The two guards with spears start to charge at you. As you hear a massive boom, the area begins to shake around you. Smoke covers the carriage. Asmo, Harish, Nara, and Pogun, you each turn to try to see what's going on back there. As you turn, you see two shapes leap out of this smoke, cloaked shapes. Asmo, the cloak begins to flutter back from one of them, and as their face meets the moonlight, you see him. You see Deus.
Oh, so you cut out at the worst time, Nick.
You see Deus as his form, or as his face glistens in the moonlight as he leaps out of the shadows, slicing in one clean blow one of the guards out front. His eyes shink straight across with one blade as another familiar face leaps out, stabbing another guard in the neck from both sides as she flips over him with a pair of sai.
Oh, shit!
We're under attack!
Yells Pogun. And I need everybody to roll initiative as Harish
No.
begins to... Excuse me?
I was just saying, oh, God.
I said, no!
No, I will not roll initiative.
Not roll initiative.
Time
Wolfgang
I'm
flies off the mountain.
13.
14.
I'm gonna sit down in the middle of the road like Vince McMahon after he blew out both of his quads.
I clicked it. Oh, wait.
13. Oh, Denier, we
Higher
have the
dex
same.
than you two.
We have the same decks.
Oh my god.
I will
Do we
defer. Which of you would like to go first?
Do we want to Rochambeau?
No,
Or-
you can go first, Connor.
Rochambeau you for it.
All right. I would prefer to go first. I have.
Yeah,
If I go before the Deadeyes, I have an idea.
go ahead.
Oh no.
You might go before some of them. I pre-rolled all of their initiatives because this would be a fucking nightmare otherwise.
Smart move.
And Nara.
All
right,
right, just making sure. I would assume that since we came into this knowing that there would be possibly situation going on, that I would have mage armored myself ahead of time. Correct?
Sure.
Okay, good deal.
I'll say
Same.
I'll say that's a fair bet. All right, both of you are under the effects of mage armor. Harish at the top of the list immediately starts to transform and actually, technically, he's not at the top of the list, but I'm doing this cinematically. He starts to take his massive dragon form. Asmo, or actually, I guess just Nara. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. Asmo, you're fixated. Asmo, if you want to roll one, it'll be at disadvantage.
No, I'm
25.
I'm almost speechless.
All All right, as this massive beast of a dragon starts to like flap its wings and take to the sky to try to grab at the cart, which is, as you can see, the smoke clear in a hole. You look up at this dragon, and on one of the peaks above him stands another cloaked figure who pulls a straight blade from his back. The blade seems to ebb and flow with this purple, ominous energy. As he dives down out of the sky towards Horesh, the blade goes straight through one of his wings and lobs it off. The wing tumbles down the side of the cliff.
Oh no, he needs that.
He does need that. As this
Just straight up.
Yep, sliced
Straight up
sliced his
off
wings
one of his
straight off.
wings.
Yep. One of his wings just shriek straight through, like straight up anime rules of nature, cuts right through this guy's wing. And lands down in front of you, kind of in a pseudo Superman pose, as he turns back towards Horesh, who comes crumbling down to the ground.
Holy shit. Okay.
And is there like even a second of time for any words or no?
All of these things are happening nearly simultaneous. As the smoke began to clear, Horesh went into action, and this form jumped off of the cliff top above you. With that, it is Deus's turn, as he pulls the blade out of the eye sockets of this guard. He turns and he does that over-the-shoulder look and sees you, Asmo. We meet again. As he ducks down and dashes, as he ducks down into a shadow, I want you to make a perception check, Asmo.
Ducks down into a shadow. Natural 20.
You see him slip into the shadows and shift off to the side over here by Pogan.
Okay. Oh.
You have enough time
Can I
to warn Pogan. Yeah.
I want to grab Pogan and pull him to the left of, like, just pull him to here, to the side left. Just grab him and pull him immediately at the same time.
I'll say you have enough time to warn him so that this attack won't be at advantage at the very least.
Pogan, your left!
Hey!
As this blade comes out of the like streaming out of the shadow straight towards Pogan's head, he manages to glance his head to the side as the helmet he's wearing, this gilded helmet, you can hear, like, you see the sparks come off it as he gets a glancing blow off his helmet.
Oof.
But he does not strike true. However, he will continue his onslaught.
At least there's no more surprise attack. There's no more surprise attack, though. Oof.
Yeah, having that from an assassin is a real bad thing.
Yeah.
He does, like, after that, basically knee Pogan right in the midsection. Pogan seems to get, like, the wind knocked out of him for a moment as he tries to bring the dagger back down on him. And brings it across his arm, kind of glaring at you over the top of Pogan, Asmo, as basically you just kind of ruined his kill streak.
Yeah. Fuck him.
But he's got, but he has him stabbed in the arm, and you can see that. Oh, right, I need to roll a Constitution check for Pogan. But he's a hardy boy. He seems to be able to take on that.
Pogue champ.
Pokemon.
Jesus. All right.
The female shadow, on the other hand, pulls the blades out of the neck and starts running towards you, Nara, noticing a new target. It glances at you on the way over, Asmo. Gives you a small wink as she attempts to stab Nara. Nara, will a 18 hit you?
That's for my AC,
Your arm-
correct?
Yeah, your
I have
armor
mage
class.
armor on as well, which is plus dex, right?
It's plus... What does mage armor give you?
It makes your AC 13 plus your dex.
Okay, so 13 plus dex is your...
And
so
Dex is
2.
2.
So, yeah, that hits you.
It does.
As you are stabbed in the stomach with a sai.
And I have the 9 temp hit points from Wolfgang too.
Mm-hmm.
You take 7 points of piercing damage from that.
Okay.
As she follows up with a roundhouse kick. But you manage to, like, as you feel the stinging sensation of that blade in your abdomen, it kind of puts you in your senses and you're able to duck the kick. As she goes back with the other hand to try to stab you. That is a 14 to hit, so that also misses.
Correct.
Alright, next up we have the red one who just finished stabbing the guy on the back of the cart, who turns and starts to make his way back. He's just going to stand here and flank Rosemary and try to stab her. It's a success as he whips his sword out and strikes her right along the side as he's running by.
Oh boy.
And then he'll follow up with a kick. That one does hit. Basically, as he has her sliced along the side, he uses that momentum to whip his foot around and slam her right in the face with it.
Oh boy.
All right. Blue man, who is also currently who is already in the midst of going to attack Rosemary, tries to stab her. This one misses, however. In the confusion of the melee, she manages to shift out of the way of his blade as he as well goes for a melee attack, but as the other guy's foot is flinging off of her face, he kind of glances off the other dude. They kind of get lost in a little bit of a shuffle there. Asmo, you're up.
Oh, man. Okay. Alrighty. I've been thinking about what to do in this scenario here. If I move out, I'm going to be... Will I take an attack of opportunity from Madame Assassinino?
She has not used her reaction yet, so potentially.
Alright, well, then Asmo's immediately going to move and roll to the... He's got to decide who to help right now. Does he go after his rival, or does he help, Nara? Shit. Asmo. He goes for. Oh my. Oh, Jesus Christ! This is so. Asmo. Oh my God!
You already know. You already know.
What does your heart tell you, Asmo? Follow your heart.
It's also what direction I rotate here. This is what's so stressful.
You already know.
Asmo.
Make a decision.
Asmo just rolls. Asmo is going to immediately, hopefully, now that he sees... Deus killed his friend, though. God, he goes for Deus.
Yep, I figured. Okay.
Yep.
Ah!
You spent more time deciding on that than I thought. I thought you'd go blind murder tunnel vision rage.
This is in character he would go for it, but in my above game I'm this.
There's no good answer above game, so go with what the character would do.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then just gonna go right for him. So Asmo, with all the anger of Hades, pulls out Chimera Fang and goes for a slash immediately, and that's a 26.
That hits.
12 plus 3 electric, 15 points of damage.
And sure enough, as sure as you stab that straight into his, you kind of get him right beneath his left ribs as you roll around Pogan and just slam it up. You can see him grit his teeth. Again, I don't think snakes can do that, but he sneers it.
1 second. I have to close the window to this office.
I'm gonna fucking kill you! You're gonna try! Ah! Ah!
Yep. Nick, I wanted to ask you something. I did not get blaster knuckle shells, did I?
I mean, as far as I am aware, you bought a crap ton of gunpowder, and again, they don't use shells, you just load them with black powder.
Oh, would you allow me to say that that's my offhand?
I mean, it can be. It's
Alright, because Aslan's not going to hit him with blast. Yeah, so on the left hand, so Aslan's going to hit him with blaster knuckle. 24.
That hits.
Damn.
How many
chambers
pieces
are
of
you
ammo?
firing?
4.
Going with all 4 middle knuckles. Go for it.
Oh my god.
Middle knuckles? Oh,
Yeah, all 4 knuckles. Go for it. Also, don't forget to roll the melee damage you're doing as well.
blaster knuckle immediately. 5 points.
A bludgeoning.
And now shell 1. Oh,
That's Chimera.
okay. Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
2,
2, so 7,
4,
11,
1,
12,
2.
14. Dude, that's 14 points of damage for 1 attack. That's not bad. You did.
That's pretty good.
Hey,
That's
Yeah.
I just explosion punched him in the face.
Yeah, you stab him, and as you pull it out, he's reeling back. You're throwing up this sure-you-can uppercut. He gets hit in the chin, like, I've been hit by worse, and then, boom! An explosion goes off in his face.
Asmo's not done. He's gonna go now with Chimera Fang one more time. 23!
Also hits.
11 plus 2, 13 points of damage.
All right. As you go and slice straight through him again.
Can I say one thing really quickly?
Absolutely, free action.
Okay. The gentleman beside me, I keep spacing on his
Hogan.
name. I'm so...
Hogan.
Hogan. Help Nara! He just yells that.
He nods to you, seeing that you have this assassin in hand.
Okay.
All right. Wolfgang, you're up.
Okay.
All right.
Wolfgang just says, "Clear the rabble!" And he gestures towards the pit where that explosion, I'm assuming, went off.
Mm-hmm.
And this huge dome of light springs out from underneath it, and I cast Sickening Radiance.
All right.
That's going to be right here. It's going to be a 30-foot radius. So...
Something like this.
Yeah, pretty much. And it'll catch everyone, all of these random dead eyes.
All right, I'll shift it over that way.
Yep.
So there.
They all need to make Constitution saving throws.
Here I go.
Wow.
What's the DC, just so I can...
Here we go.
DC is 16.
All right, I'll go in order, clockwise order from red, blue guy to orange guy.
Okay.
Red, blue guy, pass. I said 16.
16, yeah.
Yellow, fail. Blue, pass. Green, fail. Hard.
Damn.
Orange,
damn.
fail. Okay,
Get
so
him,
let me
get him,
get
him,
mark
get
the
him.
ones that have failed.
Yep, because something special happens to them.
Oh, no.
For... Okay, so this is... Sickening Radiance is 4d10 radiant damage.
Strong.
22 radiant damage. Half if they succeed. Ones who succeeded are fine. The ones who failed have 1 level of exhaustion, and they're lit up like a Christmas tree. They cannot benefit from invisibility, and they emit a light in 5 feet around them.
All right. Now, is this a 30-foot radius sphere?
It
Or
is
is
a
it-
sphere, yes.
Okay. calculate something here. In order for it to catch all 30 feet here, it would need to be 30 feet down. You catch a few more people that you didn't expect to catch.
Oh.
Yep. However, I guess you as the caster of the spell, would you know who you hit? I don't think necessarily you would.
I wouldn't know who I hit, but if they fail their saving throw, they just light up. They light up like a Christmas tree, so I would be able to see them if they aren't necessarily hidden.
Sorry, I just need to roll. Okay. Mark those down.
Oh no.
Okay. So let me see. 22 half on succeed.
Yep.
Alright, so that would be... You, yellow dude takes the full... No, that would be that much. Blue guy takes half. Green guy takes full. Orange guy takes full. Alright, anything you want to do as a bonus action or a movement?
I will shove myself in front of Denier. And they'll be like, of all the times. Bonus action, I am going to use 2 uses of my healing light to heal. Oh gosh, I forgot her name.
Rosemary.
Rosemary, yes. I'll heal Rosemary with 2d6.
She will be quite thankful for that. 10 points of damage. As you see,
That's my turn. I'll...
the wound on her side begin to knit close as it glows. Her nose also seems to stop dripping blood. The blood sort of dries there. That'll wake you up.
Get your head in it, people! These are trained killers!
And with that, Denier, it is your turn.
Denier used payday.
Fuck you. Okay, how many coins?
Shit, how much money do you have?
He has 10 copper.
5 on pink and 5 on purple.
And spin the wheel!
I gotta say, I use blank Billy DM, fuck you. It's a pretty great response, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, so let's go ahead and let's go with pink first.
Green for dollars, gold for gold. Alright.
Alright, 21.
21 hits.
5
He's
magical
so
bludgeoning
mad.
damage.
Yep, as this...
He's so
10.
10 misses.
Alright, attack number 3. 20.
20 hits.
7 magical bludgeoning
Jesus.
damage. Attack
Okay.
number 4. 24.
Also hits.
8 magical bludgeoning damage. Attack number 5. 24.
Get him!
Also
Get him.
hits.
Another one!
And just so you know, above game, I am
20.
personally singing "Meet my friends, my new friends. They all come alive and bend to my whims and to my wishes, and of course they'll meet your end." So pink, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Now on to purple.
1 second here.
Why are
I
you
wanna
singing?
calculate. 12, 20, 25 damage. Jesus Christ. Okay, so as this man is getting pelted by copper pieces, you see him, like, take a knee. He's, like, trying to, like, swat at them like they're bees. Like, oh, shit! Go! No! Not the bees! 13 misses.
All right, that's number
Death.
1 on purple. Number 2 is 15.
15 just hits.
7.
Okay, good deal. So I know the AC point. 7 bludgeoning damage, magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay?
Let's see. Attack number 3 is a 17.
Oh my God.
Hits.
8 magical bludgeoning damage.
15,
Another one.
alright.
Attack number 4 is a 24.
Hits.
That is 7 magical bludgeoning damage.
22.
18,
Oh
and
my
that is
God.
another 5 magical bludgeoning damage.
27, and very similar to his friend on the other side, just shit, fuck, like he's getting stung by a whole nest of hornets.
Murder hornets.
Basically,
Murder.
they're
Legal
just
tender.
clinking themselves off of their domes.
Like some of them are getting like lodged in like some of them are not like a couple of those knocked out teeth. Okay, like he's.
I gotta say, you're making it hail there, buddy.
Yeah.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Wow.
All right. Rosemary, time to counterattack. She's going to go for the guy inside the sickening radiance. As she pulls out 2 daggers, being a little too close for her arrows. That's a nat 20 though. Good lord, girl.
Wowie.
I made my choice as well.
You did. 3, 6 plus 10 points of damage to Blue Boy. Blue Boy, help. She follows up with her second dagger, using her
Dual wielding ability.
just hits. Jeez. 8 points of damage on the second one. And she is going to gain some distance, taking an attack of opportunity from the 2 of them. First guy hits with his sword. 7 slash onto Rosemary. And the second guy is going to attempt to stab as well. He is going to miss again. Blue Boy is not having a good night. All right, that's Rosemary. Now we got Green and Orange Boy
Oh boy. They need to make Constitution saving throws again.
for starting in there. Makes sense. Green fails. Orange also fails. Wow, these guys are...
Should
Oh,
I roll?
I mean, they're exhausted,
I-
so they would have had to do shit anyway, but... Sorry, what were you saying?
Okay. I'm gonna roll the damage again. 4d10 radiant damage.
Oh my god.
Just for starting their turn in there? Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
16
god.
radiant damage. And they take another level of exhaustion.
God, that spell is so goddamn powerful, dude.
Good.
Cleric
God.
spell.
So it's for starting in there, not for ending in there.
For starting in there, yes.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Yep.
That is a powerful ability.
Yeah.
Cleric spells.
Green guy sort of like wobbles and wobbles out.
Whoa! I don't
And
feel
meekly like brings up his sword that looks like it could fall out of his hand at any moment and tries to bring it down on poor Valorant here, who holds up his shield. Exhaustion means he's not
It means
hitting.
the speed is halved.
Oh. Well, either way, he wasn't going to hit with that. Next up is Orange Man, who's... Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Well, they're simultaneous on
Yeah.
initiative, so I'll just count it. I already rolled for him anyway. He's going to roll over here. Out of the sickening radius. Just basically like trying to crawl out, like trying to stay on his feet. And once he's out, he takes like a nice deep breath. Tries to recenter, and... No. Also misses Valorant.
Wow. Wow.
He thinks
This
he's
is
so
having
great
a
right now.
bad
Wow, I'm such a
day.
good fighter.
He was having a great time. He killed 2 of the guards. Like, he killed one of the guards on the back of the thing. And now he's realizing exactly what he got himself into. All right. Pogan time.
Pogan time.
Beat his ass, Pogan!
Pogan is going with Asmo and Deus dueling it out. He's going to shift to your side, taking an attack of opportunity from Deus. That
Damn.
fucking hits. As he streaks away, you can see Deus look to the side and drag his dagger into the side of the husky dwarf, who now has to make a con save. Oh. And fails his con save. He is now poisoned.
No, everything resists poison, though.
Hey, Poisano! He also takes extra damage because of that, too.
Time for the Super Assassin Super Show.
Swing your arms from side to side.
As
That's how you cut them up.
As Pogan, like, runs to the side, he just sort of winces. 24. As he kind of, like, stumbles, he attempts to take his hammer and swing it towards the woman who is attacking Nara. I guess I didn't need to roll the second time. And wildly misses.
Oh.
Alright. Pink Boy, who is dealing with coins right now. Okay, what's the AC of your fucking coins?
I believe they have an AC of 18. Let me
Oh my
allow me
God.
to double
Oh
check
my
my
God.
spell.
It's because they're small.
Yep, they're zipping about.
They have an AC of 18 and 20 hit points each.
Do they get attacks? They don't each have reactions, do they? They have to be controlled by you.
They are controlled by me as my bonus action.
Okay, cool.
No, I'm not going to make it go through like 5 attacks of opportunity.
No, you're not. Okay. He whips something out of his belt and throws it. Can they make a dex check?
They do have dexterities. I think they have stats, basic stats, but
Yeah, it doesn't give me specifically like dexterity modifiers or dexterity saves. They would have they have dexes of 18, so they would have at least a +4 for their checks.
All right. Well, I need both you and Wolfgang to make one as well.
oh god,
Dex save. that is.
dexterity.
Yep, dex
Is
save.
it a spell or is he just throwing an item?
He's throwing a glowing bottle.
Okay. Dex save 7.
That's a fail.
My dex save is 14.
That passes. All right. So, Denier, you and each of the coins take. As this bottle cracks on the cobblestone, the area begins to fill with this noxious green gas that starts to sizzle your flesh as you touch it.
Okay.
You and each of the coins take 10 damage, at least the yellow coins.
Arcane Ward protects.
And
Arcane Ward takes off 10 damage.
And Wolfgang, you manage to escape the cloud.
Whew.
How much HP do each of the coins have?
Each of the yellow coins have 10 HP left.
Well, this guy's gonna look real sad as these coins continue to dart and buzz like fucking bees as his eyes widen slightly. That will be Pinky Boy's turn. Purple Man is going to roll over to you, Wolfgang, and attempt to stab at thee.
Oh god.
And miss horrifically, as he is still trying to pry one of the coins that's stuck in his eye socket out.
Oh god. This is horrendous.
I'm not the one that's fighting people with tiny coins. I simply throw cats into black holes. Alright. He does get a second attack. He's going to attempt to melee you and miss wildly again. Oh my god. Like, Wolfgang, you are... Basically, you see this guy come at you with a sword. You kind of, like, duck back. He tries to, like, do a roundhouse kick. You just swoosh your head back again. It's like your Pai Mei in Kill Bill 2.
Oh man.
Okay. Next up, pink, purple, yellow, who is going to have to make a con save.
Yep.
He passes this time, so he's not getting that
Okay.
second bout, and he'll only take half the damage.
He's taking half of this. 11 again.
Oh my god.
Well, he's
Oh
still
my
not. He's still not
God.
happy about it.
11. Rod.
10, 15, 20. That's about as far as he can go, so he's going to attack Pogan. That's a hit. Glad some of these guys can fucking hit. Dealing 7. Pogan's not looking so hot. And following up with a melee, following up with a swift kick to the chest, which also hits. He drives Pogan down to one knee. And Nara, your turn.
All right.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Yeah. So I've got, what is it? Is it 2 actions and a
You have
bonus?
one action,
One
and
action.
one bonus action, and one move action.
Okay, so I'm gonna do haste first thing.
All right, now you have one additional action and a bonus action.
Yes.
Casting it on yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
So that would give me a +2 to, and I already have an extra
Yeah, so your AC is effectively 17 right now.
17 AC. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's see. My chill touch is not cone, right? It's just straight out 120.
Yes.
So I could do it in a straight line in front of me.
Yes.
Okay. And then summoning Whisper can be a bonus action, correct?
Whisper is an action, I believe.
Well, Shiza. Then I'm gonna summon Whisper first.
All right. Let me grab a Whisper Cat.
Boop.
Thought I already had it. Thought I already had them on this map, but apparently I didn't.
As a bonus action, you can spend 3 sorcery points to summon your shadow.
Oh, yes. So I have to, that will take me down. Actually, I'll be down to 4 sorcery points since I called Whisper forth earlier that day in the pit, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So
It is a bonus action, though.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. So it just takes 3 sorcery points to do so. So yeah,
Yes.
you have 1 action remaining.
So then, was that my move action or action?
You have just 1 regular action and your movement action.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and do chill touch directly in front of me.
To which target?
What is her name? Black hair in front of me.
The silver-haired elf lady, half elf lady.
Yes.
Elf lady, pointy-eared lady.
Yep, coming after her.
All right, go ahead and cast.
17.
Unfortunately, 17 does not hit her.
Hot damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She sees this energy boost coming out of you, and even in this slowed down state, she seems to be moving like almost at normal speed to you. Her reaction time, she turns, she sees this noxious energy coming straight forth from you as she basically matrix dodges back.
Too slow. Fuck.
Wait, if
who
she
is- who
matrix
is-
dodges, then
is your-
wouldn't Yellow Man be in the way?
Unfortunately, that's not how attacks work.
Shit.
You kind of
Okay.
glance it off the side.
Got it.
Who's Whisper's target, by the way, as it does its little stretch as it comes out of your shadow?
Silver-haired lady also.
All right. Whisper will act directly off of you. Let me pull up Whisper's stats. All right. Whisper is immediately going to attempt to pounce the lady.
Meow, meow, meow.
The mean lady who's hurting Mama.
Meow. Meow.
And Whisper is going to miss with their attack, unfortunately. As they swipe, the lady just sort of like jumps and hops out of the way of the claw.
But she's sandwiched.
She is. She is completely surrounded, even though one of them's a friend. Quote unquote. Red Blue needs to make another con save.
Yep.
This time he fails.
Taking all of 26 radiant damage.
And this guy likewise just kind of stumbles out of the light and tries to stab you, Asmo, as he comes out.
Oh, does
No.
he?
No, he does not. You see him like flail wildly with the blade he has. You're like, it's so telegraphed. Does a 22 hit you?
Oh, not with my reaction. Wait, hold on. Not with my reaction, I don't think. And yeah, Asmo's going to activate Defensive Duelist because he sees this guy coming in.
All right. The sword swing is so wildly off mark that it almost catches you off guard when a straight punch coming from the other side looks like it's going to make direct contact with your jaw, but you manage to block it with your elbow. All right, we're to Valorant. Valiant, sorry. Who is?
I'm sorry. I'm excited.
It's my bad.
I didn't mean to say it like that.
No, it was my bad. I had his name written down wrong. All right, Valiant is kind of out of his depth here for a moment, but he takes his spear. Holy shit, boy. I mean, he's not a nat 20, but he did fucking good here. As he stabs the dude in front of him.
My students kick ass.
They fucking do. As Valiant now has to deal with a big life issue as he sees the light leave this man's eyes. That's his turn. Actually, he's going to stare at this man as he's clutching at the blade in his chest. And move back this way. Taking an attack of opportunity from Orange. Oh dear.
Oh no.
And as he's backing up, a blade goes straight through one of his kidneys, like you can see an entrance and an exit wound. Shink! Oh!
Lani, I would like to use my reaction. Projected
What's your reaction?
ward.
Projected ward?
Projected ward.
Alright.
How much damage did he take?
He would have taken like 8.
My arcane ward absorbs all of it. It absorbs all 8 damage.
So as this guy is walking back in shock, he rolled really poorly, even though that was a crit. You can see the blade of the orange guy going, of one of the assassins going straight towards his back, and ping, just kind of ticks off as you see a little crack of arcane energy as Valiant just walks and backs himself up against the wall next to Rosemary.
Wow.
All right. Now we're back up the list where Horace is really fucking mad at the dude that just cut off his goddamn wings. 6 seconds have passed, by the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's been really quick.
I know.
This is a madhouse.
Horace snarls at this dude that none of you have gotten a good look at yet. He's just full in a black cloak with a couple of what appear to be strands of cloth streaming off of the upper part of his body, holding this luminous radiance, like this blade emanating this deep purple energy. Horace is about to attempt to fuck this man's whole world over. He decides against using a breath of fire, as there are so many people behind him that he doesn't want to die. Holy shit. Horace actually missed. I didn't Do you know how low he has to roll for that?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Inconceivable.
I mean,
Luckily, he has 3 attacks. So as he
You'll have
swipes
octave.
at him with a claw, the man seems to like just kind of like parry, step to the side, steps in between, like that one shot from Godzilla, just steps in between the toes.
Oh my god.
As he brings the claw back up, the other one slams him to the side, though. For effect, wham! Into the rocks. As he begins to dust himself off and try to pick himself up, Horatio tries to go head first in for a bite. And manages to miss again. What the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
Like, the dude does the splits like Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Horatio
Oh, no.
smashes
Oh,
his
shit.
face into the side of the mountain. It's now the dude's turn again.
Oh,
guy's a
oh
badass.
shit.
oh, this is bad for Hash.
He circles around Horatio and brings the blade up alongside Horatio's neck and just slices. This blade doing damage to Horatio's scales, cutting through them like nothing you have seen before. Horatio just sort of snarls at that as the man goes for another strike as he's attempting to basically climb the back of Horatio. Missing with the second strike as Horatio shifts and shimmies. Man going for his third strike. And kind of gets toppled to the ground, or toppled onto the back of Horatio as he attempts a melee strike. And can't seem to grab his footing to do that. So this man is right now prone on the back of a bronze dragon.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Alright. Deus! Asmo, as you caught the fist of the assassin next to you, you see a glimmer coming out of your peripheral vision.
Oh.
It's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, I can't. Yep.
Unfortunately, the guy catching you off guard and making you block him, you catch a blade to the side of the face, taking 8 points of slashing damage
Damn.
and
Okay.
4 poison damage. Or 4 necrotic damage, I'm sorry.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you for the temporary hit points, Mr.
Yep.
Connell.
McConnelly.
McConnelly, as Deus goes for a
Wolf
melee
O'Donnell.
strike. That is an 18, so that's going to miss you.
That misses
As you-
me. Oh.
As you turn your attention back towards Deus, you manage to slap his hand out of the way as you can see his blade coming back for another strike. That's a 21 to hit.
That does it.
That is 9 points of slashing damage and 1 necrotic.
Okay, I see.
All right.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're in a fight. We're in a fight.
That's Deus. Next we have... the lady.
The pretty lady.
Nice lady!
Loiven.
Who is going to focus on you, Nara. Seeing you as the most credible threat around her. That is a 19 to hit.
And I'm at 17, so it hits.
You take 7 points of piercing damage. She's going to attempt to melee, or she's going to attempt a sweeping leg kick at Whisper. That is a 20 to hit. That hits Whisper.
Oh no!
Poor baby.
Mr. Cat.
Wow. Okay, Whisper takes 10 damage. Gotta pull Whisper's stats back up. All right. And then she's going to attempt to stab you once more, Nara. That matches your AC. That is 9 points of piercing damage.
Damn. Okay. Scheißels.
Oof.
That is
Big
all
oof.
she will be doing for now, though. Where's Redman? Redman, who has not taken any damage so far, is going to go for you, Denier. Does a 17 hit you?
It does not. I have an 18 AC with my mage armor.
Ooh.
All right. Through the arcane energy, you can feel this blade coming to you, kind of coming to a slow. You're able to kind of just move slightly out of the way from it as he attempts to punch you as well. 17 does not hit. Okay. So this guy misses you both times as he attacks at you. Blue Man, who unfortunately starting his turn once again in the radiant area. Not
It's
not
time
his
for a
brightest move.
Constitution saving throw.
Well, I'll say a nat 1 doesn't make it.
Nope.
Show him what he's won.
18 radiant
Oh
damage.
my
Oh my
God.
god.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
what- not
One
the
level of
fir- not the-
exhaustion.
Not the first one you rolled? Not the first 40-10 you rolled?
Oh, that was for the other guy.
Oh wow, it's been a hot minute. Okay. 18. Yeah, this guy, he almost looks like he's falling out of his own skin.
How does that work?
Don't
He
think about
he looks so tired and so fucking done with all of this as he just
The
slowly
skeleton
wanders up to Denier.
Will soon be free.
And a 15 isn't going to hit Denier, so that doesn't matter. Oh, but he tries to follow up with a punch. Oh, finally, a 22 to hit.
Yep, that's gonna hit me.
Good for him. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as a fist impacts your arcane ward and just kind of ripples. And you see any ounce of hope this man had just start to leave his eyes.
it. Oh no.
All
He's finally-
he sees behind the hood, the cloak of incognito, is just eyes and teeth, and they give a slow Cheshire grin.
You see any ounce of pride this man have leave. Asmo, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay, now what is a knockback action, Nick? Am I able to do that? Can I kick someone away from me back to space?
That's a
It's a shove
athletics
action.
check. It's a shove.
Alrighty. Well, then in that case, Asmo, in this moment, is going to activate one of his abilities. Asmo activates Fighting Spirit. All right, I'm gonna use one of my attacks and choose to get. I also get 5 temporary hit points. Give me that. Forgot about that.
Take it.
Yep, there we go. Hit
I
points
believe
increases.
you get 10 temporary hit points.
Oh my
Those are
god, I
good.
get 10 hit.
level.
I get 10 for this. All right, I'm gonna activate Fighting Spirit. So Asmo, I want to kick that guy who just came out of the blind. It's a blinding light I'm seeing, right?
It's this.
It's sort of like
it looks like
a pale.
It's like a curtain of light that's like kind of wobbling and woobling. Everything on the
It has-
inside looks almost kaleidoscopic.
It's not like the usual holy light you see from Wolfgang. This is pale and baleful,
Well, I can
almost
tell-
cold.
Well, Asmo's going to go on an assumption here. Asmo's going to do a.
Okay, so athletics check for the shove.
Not even a shove. Asmo wants to just put it foot in the chest and just kick him back into it.
Still an athletics check.
All right, with advantage because of.
No?
Oh, I thought that was one of my. Oh, I thought. Okay, all right.
No,
Well,
that's
nonetheless.
the other thing. Also, that wouldn't be an attack. It's still a check.
Oh.
8. Would have been that 20. Oh boy.
He rolled a 6, dude, so it doesn't like you.
Oh,
you basically,
God.
you basically
What?
You
Yeah.
reel back and sweet
Because he's got a
chin
level
music.
of exhaustion. He's got
Yeah.
disadvantage.
You reel back and
God.
sweet chin music this dude as he falls back into the sickening light. His eyes look up to the sky. They widen like saucers as he realizes where he is.
Ah! Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I was sad. I thought that would be hilarious.
No,
All right,
he's
no,
exhausted.
great.
You still
he has
had a
disadvantage.
good chance.
I completely forgot about that. All right, here we go. And now Asmo's gonna turn right back to Deus and try and hit him with Chimera Fang one more time.
Stabby.
13. Oof.
Deus manages to catch your blade with his own and shove it out of the way.
All
Still
right.
have
Well,
your
that
bonus attack.
no, that was I kicked him. That was my bonus action.
No, that was your.
I shoved.
Your fighting spirit was your bonus action.
Oh, yeah, your
Yeah,
fighting spirit
yeah.
was your bonus action.
So I don't have my third attack. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
But you do have
Oh
temporary.
wait, no, you also have your extra attack though, because
No,
you get...
I sacrifice.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh, okay.
I sacrifice.
My
I
bad,
sacrifice
my
my
bad, I'm
bonus
dumb.
attack to activate fighting spirit.
Never mind. I got confused. I thought you were using the other ability that gives you multiple actions.
Oh, no,
My
that's that
mistake.
second. I actually can't
That's
use that
action
because
surge.
I can't use action surge because I used it earlier in the day against the robot.
All right, that is troublesome.
I know, right?
Oh.
I was gonna action surge him. I'm like, but wait, I'm out of mana.
Oh no, it's on cooldown.
Oh shit.
Wolfgang, you're up. Unless
Okay.
Asma, you'd like to move anywhere.
Asmo's gonna. You know what? Asmo's gonna stay. Put right there. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom really badly. I'll be
Go
right
for
back.
it.
1 sec.
Don't worry, it'll be like another 15 minutes before we get back to you.
Fair.
D&D combat. Anyway.
Woo! Wolfgang summons Crescendo, and he's gonna take a slice at crime, at Prawn Purple guy.
Take a slice at a crime. Go ahead.
Crescendo, gonna be. Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Boy.
Oh lord. Yeah, I'm gonna say
Why?
that hits. A nat 20 will typically hit.
That's 14 slashing damage.
All right. He is not looking so hot as you bring this blade straight up along the side of him, just like striking almost in. You almost vivisect the man as you strike straight up through, cutting straight through his armor. You can see blood starting to stream out as he's trying to grab and hold his organs in.
Oh god.
Is he still not down?
Oh, he's still up. He's not doing good. He's got a coin lodged in his eye, and now his organs are trying to escape.
If he thought that was bad.
I mean, he does think it's
I
pretty
have-
bad.
I've got Thirsting Blade, so I'm gonna hit him again. 18.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh my god.
8 slashing.
And as you flourish the blade and bring it back across, you make a Pez dispenser out of this man. As he collapses to his knees, the top half of his head rolls back, and then he collapses to the ground dead.
Alright. And with my bonus action, I see Orange is stumbling towards my precious students, so I'm gonna whip out Requiem and take a shot at him with my bonus action using.
Go ahead. Fire away.
Uh-oh.
Is it not loading?
No, I just cut out for a second. I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Everything
Yeah,
went
fire away.
silent for a moment.
Oh, whoopsie.
I was just waiting for you to roll.
Oh no.
Oh.
27.
27 hits.
Good god.
Orange is gonna take 9 piercing damage.
As he turns and starts to, like, wobble his way towards your students, Valiant's still kind of like holding himself up, just like, I just killed a man. And Rosemary getting ready to stab at this guy. Poof! Through the head. His eyes kind of roll, he convulses a little and collapses to the ground.
He looks over at Valiant and shouts, "Get with it! It's them or you!
Roll a check for him.
They're fighting against all that we stand for!"
Yes, sir! as he like claps his shield to his spear.
All right, and then I'm going to turn around and face the red guy who is harassing my cat friend, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Meanwhile, Rose draws back an arrow. That'll hit. And Daenerys, as you just as you're seeing every ounce of hope and pride leave the blue assassin's face, it's replaced by his eyes rolling back as an arrow goes straight through his head.
Oh.
And he falls to the ground. Her next attack will be on Mr. Pink. Unfortunately, that one's gonna miss.
No.
Oh shit, Daenerys, I forgot to let you go first. My bad. Daenerys, you're up.
Well, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is the yellow coins are gonna go after Mr. Pink. That's my bonus actions.
As they come flying out of that acid mist, dripping with acid.
Oh my god.
No!
Mm-hmm. 13, that's a miss.
Miss.
23, that's a hit. That is 5 damage. Attack number 3, 24, 7 damage. 1, 2, 3. Attack number 4 is 26, that's 7 damage. Attack number 5 is a nat 20, and that's 10 damage.
Okay. So as he sees these coins flying at him, he manages to, like, block the first one. The other one goes, bam, embeds itself into his arm. Another one, flies straight, like, pings him right on the side of the face. The next one smacks him in the ear. And finally, the last one, like the end of X-Men First Class, slides straight into his skull and out the other side.
Oh.
This is one of the best kills in a movie to this day.
Next round, Green's attacks.
Oh my god.
8 damage, 25 to hit. That's a 10, that's a miss. Third attack is a 27, 7 damage. 21 for the fourth attack, 5 damage. And 16 attack, 7 damage for him.
27 to the red dude. All right, that's the first damage he's taken, and he's not fucking happy about it. As
Still
these
up?
coins, yes, he is very up. As these coins are.
Cool. I use my primary action and I cast Magic Missile at 5th level.
Good lord. Okay, roll the missiles.
So that is
Amazing.
As he's swatting at your coins, just shit. Stop. God.
Okay. 3, 6, 11, 15, 20, 24, 29 points of damage to Mr. Red.
Good
And
god.
as he's swatting at these coins, which seem to like give him like a little bit of room for a moment, he takes a breath and notices there's another source of light. As he looks up, bam, 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 just one after another. These balls of arcane light just smack him into the ground until he's nothing but a quivering mess.
Oh.
Denier looks at him, looks over at the two students, nods, and turns his attention to the other side of the battle. And that ends my turn.
I shall go ahead and get rid of them. They are
What?
now gone.
Get rid?
I was talking to
On my
someone yesterday
list.
who said
I
that.
see.
I was talking to someone yesterday who said that wizards and sorcerers were useless, and I couldn't help but laugh.
Late game, they are absurd. Okay, looks like yellow guy is still up. He's going to be attacking Mr. Pogan here. Oh wait, no, Pogan goes first. He's gonna go ahead and heal himself.
Probably wise.
In fact, actually, hold on, let me pull that up. I need to make sure he's. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Oh.
A wave of healing energy lashes out from a point of your choice. Choose up to 6 creatures within the 30-foot radius. That's going to be Nara, Asmo, and Harish.
Oh boy.
And himself, of course.
Would Whisper count for that or no?
He does not notice Whisper, unfortunately.
That's fair. For how many points?
1 second. It's going to be equal to 68 plus, or 3d8 plus spellcasting modifier. So 3, 6, 7 plus 4. You each heal 11 points of damage, which doesn't seem to do much to Harish, but
I mean,
he's pretty fucking big.
yeah.
That's not bad.
And he has taken a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Not enough that he
level.
looks not enough that he looks like winded or about to die or anything, but he's
P.S.
he's lost a wing. He's not happy about that. All right. So that's going to go ahead and be his move as the yellow guy moves in while he's casting to try to attack him. Oh lord, that's a nat 20.
Damn.
And Pogan, really good thing he healed as he takes 12 points of damage. As the man follows up with a melee puncheroo and misses. He gets... Pogan opens his eyes that are burning with this holy light, and the man kind of like second guesses himself for a moment. Which is enough for Pogan to not take any damage as the man glances his shield. Alright. Nara.
Sweet. So I'm 2 actions and a bonus action, correct?
2 actions, bonus action, and a movement.
Excellent. So, first action she's gonna do is cast haste on Asmo.
Haste is a concentration spell, so essentially what you're doing here is you are shifting haste from yourself to him.
Oh, I thought you could. I thought
No.
before you had said we could do multiple.
You can do multiple spells, but concentration means that you can only do 1 concentration spell at a time.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
you
do
have
you
to
see?
do tests.
You see your?
The C
You
on the
see
side.
your
Yeah.
spell sheet? Yeah.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. So instead, I can use my sorcery points to a spell, like equal sorcery points to cast a spell. So I'm going to use 3 sorcery points to cast Scorching Ray. Since I can direct that.
I'm pretty sure you can
That's
use
a
sorcery
level-
points to gain a sorcery spell slot, or you can gain a spell slot, or you can convert a spell slot into sorcery points, but...
Use your sorcery points to... Oh, additional spell slots your sacrifice. Oh shit, I read it wrong.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You can still cast Scorching Ray.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
it's just a spell.
Well, okay.
Who are you casting it on?
I'm gonna be casting it on
And...
the lady, the yellow dude, and the red-blue dude.
Alright. So, lady first.
So,
26,
yes.
that hits.
Oh, that hits.
damage. There's 11 fire damage.
Alright, as you light up the side of her with this scorching beam of energy, it just careens across her side, scorching up a bunch of her robe and leaving a nasty burn mark on her arm.
Good. And then do I need to roll again, or do I just do damage for yellow?
You have to roll for each target. So one for
Okay.
yellow.
23,
Hits.
9.
And you set this man ablaze. He's freaking out about the insane burning sensation that's currently coursing through him. And then one more for the red-blue guy.
27.
Also hits.
6.
All right. And as this guy is sitting in the tanning bed of death, It gets a lot toastier than he expects. As his skin begins to crisp and wither and burn, his eyes begin to char into little singe pockets in his face.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, you toast him to the point that he cracks and crumbles and dies.
Oh, wow.
Next is Whisper, still going after...
I have one
right.
more?
Yes, you do have another action and a bonus action. My bad.
Uh-huh. So I'm just gonna do some Tango Muerte.
All right, your action will be to toss Tango Muerte. Who is your target?
I'm gonna do Yellow Boy.
All right,
19.
that hits. Go ahead and roll damage with Tango Muerte.
7 slashing, 2 necrotic.
As he's coming, as he's reeling from the burning sensation that he's feeling, he doesn't have enough time to feel it before his head rolls off his shoulders. From Tango Muerte's buzzsaw. And you have one more bonus action.
I'm gonna Tango Muerte on lady in front of me. Since
All right.
my I would like sent it out to my side so that it'll hit yellow and then come back to silver hair. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
1 second.
I'm sorry, there's so much fire
1 second.
damage right now.
Too much fire damage.
Too much fire damage.
As you throw Tango Muerte out, and then it instinctively starts to head back towards you, heading straight towards the woman with the Oni mask.
29.
Size. 29 hits.
8 slashing, 2 necrotic.
You manage to catch her just beneath the armpit as the blade slices under her.
Stop being a pest.
You first, darling. And now it's Whisper, who will attempt to pounce once more.
Wow.
Whisper hits.
Yay!
And chunks her for 7 damage. Arr! As Whisper bites down hard onto the leg that's planted on the ground. Connor, are you able to talk as the smoke alarm stopped?
Oh, that wasn't me. That was Taka.
Oh, that was Taka. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
All right. Valiant is going to... have you taken any damage, Wolfgang?
I have not.
All right, he's going to move over to Rosemary and give her a Cure Wounds. You can see him delivering first aid. She seems appreciative. That's his turn. And we're back up to Horace, who will once again... first of all, going to make an athletics check to whip this boy off his back. And this guy is going to attempt to hold on and fail because of fucking course he would. Because he's tiny. Horace got this guy on the ground and is going to attack him. Okay, I swear to God, Horace is rolling just at the limit of what he can to not hit every goddamn fucking time.
My God.
And going for a bite. Motherfucker! That was lower! That was even lower!
Oh my God.
And the other claw! Other claw hits.
To be fair, he's probably in shock right now.
He is in shock. That's going to be my excuse for this dice being behaving very poorly.
Oh no.
As this man is once again thrown, BAM! Pelted against the wall. Oh, did I throw him off my map? I did.
Yep.
Oh well. It's appropriate for his next move. He looks to everybody. Shadows, scatter! And he disappears into the shadow of the crater he was thrown into.
Wait. the cloaked man was?
Yes.
Would that be something Nara could see?
Go ahead and make a perception check, actually. You do have dark vision.
I do.
Superior dark vision, even.
Yes. Perception check, you said?
I do say.
Haha, 20.
As you glance up at the man whose voice is calling out, you're shocked to see a member of your own race. The face of a drow beneath that hood. His eyes covered in what appears to be a leather wrapping. As he fades in the darkness of that crater into nothing but shadow.
Drow?
Asmodeus kind of grunts as he looks at you.
Guess we'll have to finish this later.
Now!
In good time.
As he jumps backwards into the shadows, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity.
Yes, I am. Oh my god, I'm so mad at okay. I'm gonna grab the javelin chain and throw the javelin chain after him as he ducks out of the way.
Ooh, okay.
Javelin chain, no! 17!
That misses.
Fuck!
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
It clangs against the rocks as he glares at you from the shadow. His eye slowly fades to darkness. Well, it's been lovely. As the lady flips over Whisper, Nara, both you, Pogan, and Whisper get an attack of opportunity on her.
Kick her ass.
I have another opportunity to do Scorching Ray, correct?
No.
Fuckity fuckballs.
Yeah, an attack of opportunity is just any
Just
attack
attack.
you can make. But you
All
can
right.
make it with Tango Muerte as it's floating.
I'm gonna do it.
You have to have a specific
30.
Oh, nat
Oh!
20! Go, do it.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh my god!
it's really good.
13 plus 7, 20 points of damage from Tango Muerte. As she leaps over you, Whisper and Pogan both miss horrifically, by the way.
Oh, nice.
As she leaps over you, thinking she's getting away scot-free, you catch her right beneath the eye, just shink, cutting the face mask off. Wolfgang, Asmo, Nara, perception check as she's falling.
Okay.
26.
Oh, wow.
5.
Unfortunately,
Probably
through the
can't see her
sickening
from-
radiance, you can't really see very well. And
Probably
Asmo,
can't see her. I don't think I can see her from my positioning, actually.
there's a dwarf between you. I mean,
That's true.
I guess you know.
22!
Okay.
There you go.
You see a familiar face, Nara and Asmo. The face of the woman who was dissecting the Oni.
I knew it.
Wretched pest!
As the mask falls off, so too does the wig slip from the top of her head as she dives from the cliff.
First she
Meanwhile-
steals the meat, then she's a problem.
Enough of that! After the stones!
Horace yells as he goes barreling towards the hole, but in his corpulence can't quite make it through.
Oh god. I'll disband my sickening radiance as well.
You send people down to search the bottom. The carriage had been blown open, and the stones missing. And here is where we will end today's session.
Oh, boy.
Fuck.